Sirius XM for 3 months.
Okay.
If you have any favorite channels, right now we're on Sirius, so we can go to Source. You can go back to FM. Obviously, you're doing a really long trip, so I'd rather see you be on Sirius XM because that's all around. See how there's 2 bars down here?
Yeah.
So these are all for saved stations. So if I press and hold, see how that popped up classic vinyls now? If I go browse, I can go music. I can go pop rock. Do you have any preference? What music do you listen to?
I dance electronic.
Do you listen to Sirius XM at all? I don't know any of these, so we'll go with Pitbull. This is never a bad choice. So you could do that and go through, and you could save all of your favorite channels, which is really nice. And then right here, you could just toggle through your favorites.
Okay, great.
So see how all these are saved? You could just toggle through them. So when you're driving, it's easy. You don't have to click through, or even you don't have to tune, which you can do since you're on Sirius XM, like Dave Matthews Band. So pretty easy there, just saving all your channels on the bottom. What I will do is add your phone next. Do you have your phone on you?
Yep. Bluetooth, right?
Yep. Just go into your Bluetooth settings. Bluetooth. So we're gonna pair your phone.
Search for your vehicle.
See how
on your
she's so
device
loud?
and select it
When
once
she
it is
talks,
found.
see how now?
Yeah.
You could turn her down without affecting the audio. So it'll kind of say voice or audio when you're turning her up or down.
Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Select one of the devices.
Billy, don't lie.
Confirm that the pin displayed on the
Everyone's laughing at that.
That's funny.
That's gonna be my YouTube channel.
Nice. What are you gonna? You could hit allow because that's gonna have your contacts in here whenever you get in, and then when somebody's calling you, it'll show you who's calling.
Great.
What are you gonna do with the YouTube channel? More real estate stuff, or
I might have separate ones.
Everyone?
Yeah, I'm gonna have one for camping,
Gotcha.
outdoorsy, one for food.
Awesome.
Not about travel, but
No, that's great, man. So 911 assist. If you ever get in an accident, it'll automatically call 911. Do you want that off or on? Right now it's off.
Just leave it, honey.
Just leave
Yeah,
it
leave
off.
it off, yeah.
Okay. You could hit use Apple CarPlay too.
Use CarPlay?
Yep. Because the nice thing is, you used to have to plug your phone in for Apple CarPlay right here. Now everything is just Bluetooth. It just syncs. So you're gonna see your phone change. So now it pops right up. So this is your phone right now.
Yeah.
It doesn't say phone, it just says CarPlay because it automatically hooks up. You have your maps, your music if you're playing any. You have everything right there. You swipe through your Google Maps, iHeartRadio, Apple, everything, Spotify, Waze. So it's pretty handy. And the nice thing is you could actually go into Apple CarPlay on your phone and you could reorganize these apps however you like.
Oh, okay.
So I thought that was I found that out like a week ago, and I was just messing around with my phone, and I found out that I was able to go into the Bluetooth settings, Apple CarPlay connection, and then you could reorganize everything. Your nav right here. If we go menu, we go search. This feature requires activation one. That's weird. Here, let's, what we'll do is go into your Ford Pass app, go to home, and activate vehicle. Okay. Yes. Okay, that's good. Find dealer, Kosher Ford. Turn off. I'll turn that off too. If you just open your door, it'll kind of shut everything off. Go ahead and close it. And I'll shut off that, you saw like it gave you a reminder not to forget your baby in the back
Is
seat.
there a way to turn off these doors and then like...
I think that's a safety setting. I don't know if you could turn that off.
Oh.
Your door key code too. You have a code on the side of your door,
Oh, okay.
which is right here.
Okay.
So we'll save it to something that you're gonna remember. 07852. Add. So a new 5-digit code, anything that you would like. For myself, I always keep a key in like the console. I hate keeping keys on me. And then I just type in my code on the side that I'm able to lock it, unlock without even having keys on me.
Really?
Yep. So what's the 5-digit code you'd like to make it?
What do we want to make, man?
Whatever you do with it.
Fine.
I wouldn't know.
You could do zip code.
I'm barely
your
gonna drive
birthday.
this car.
Let's do your birthday, babe.
So go ahead and just type that in.
What's your birthday?
Don't ask me that. Just use the Jimmy Cow one. Hurry up. Put it in.
Okay. Wait. How do we know
So
which code?
the 8 and 7 share the same because
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about that because it's up to you. You know what I mean?
Oh,
the
okay.
7 and 8 share the same. So if I do
Yeah.
18704, I'd go 18704.
Doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, doesn't
It's
matter.
just the sequence of the.
Oh, the sequence. Okay.
Yeah. So whatever code you pick, you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, we'll do this one easier. 90210.
And when you're pressing, you really don't have to press that hard because it's very like soft touch.
Sensitive, right?
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to see you put your finger through it. Go ahead and do it again. I didn't see that it confirmed.
No good. How that one?
Let me go back in here. Sometimes it likes to be a
I
little.
figure who the hell would think of Beverly Hills 90210, right?
Okay, go ahead. Go. There. See how that confirms? So now it's in there. It's good. It's saved. So we're all good with that. You're good with the audio. We're good with the Apple CarPlay. What map system do you usually use? Google Maps or Waze?
Google Map. This one. Yeah.
Google Map.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then you'll be here.
Or Apple Maps, I think. No, Apple Map. This one's
Apple
Apple
Maps.
Map. Yeah.
That's Apple Maps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
So
much
maps.
easier.
So where's your next destination?
We are going to St. Francis University.
Nice. Okay. So the nice thing is, when I just touch right here, 93.7. So you see how it's like the Ford system?
Tuning to FM 93.7.
So I could just speak to it. I could say, call Omar. It'll then call me.
Oh.
So it's very easy to use. The only thing I don't like is, let's see here. So when I pressed that button, I didn't like how there was a list. Because if I'm looking at the nav, so I press it, see how there's no list now?
Yeah.
Before there was a big list. So if I'm on the nav, and if I can't see anything because that list pops up.
So I can press the voice anytime.
Anytime. The other thing that's really cool is, so you can press that button. Who can we call right now? What's her contact in your phone?
Call
Jen.
Jen.
Okay, so press that, and I'll give you a thumbs up when you should say it. Wait.
Call Jen.
CarPlay is active. Hold the button
Okay.
down a bit longer.
So-
You gotta say it slower, probably, honey.
So what? Also, because you have your Apple CarPlay in here, it actually uses Siri. So when you do the soft touch, it's going to use the Ford system. When you hard press and then release, now it's Siri. So just like how you speak with Siri. So it's the soft touch. Set temperature to 65.
Setting temperature to 65 degrees.
Siri can't do that though, but the Ford system can. So when you soft touch it, I could turn on the AC just like that, but you could speak to it just like that, very easy. Another cool thing is, in the Ford Assistants, there's something called a wake word, which is right here. So you know I have to press this button? So the cool thing is, right now it's set for that, okay? So now when I talk to it, I could say, okay, Ford. Okay, Ford. 101.3. So it's the same thing as me pressing this button. Or you could say hello, or I just like okay, because it's a little bit easier. So you have those two options that you could do just like that. You do have a favorites right here. So what you can do is, see how there's nothing here, just says favorite? I have for mine, the vehicle settings. I'm honestly gonna switch it to the phone list soon because my girlfriend is always, she has her phone in there and we're always fighting back and forth. So if you put vehicle settings, see how it's down there now? So this will have like your door key code, everything else like that. You can edit it and then you could change it to anything else you'd like. So if you did phone list, you tap phone, if you had her phone in here too, you could easily connect and disconnect just like that.
Okay.
Apps isn't going to show anything because you already have your Apple CarPlay connected. You do have your settings. Pretty much everything is already set for on, so you're good with that. Up here you have your traction control, hazards. This right here is actually trail control. So what this is like an off-road cruise control. So that only comes with the Tremor. Okay, so that's a trail control, and you'll be able to go faster or slower. So you'll set it for like 5 miles an hour, and it'll just crawl over anything you want.
Oh, like a sand pit.
Yeah, anything. And I think your door's actually open if you can close that. There we go. And then you're gonna see here drive modes. So when I click this, you got normal, tow or haul, eco is gonna help you save gas, so if you want to throw it on the highways, slippery, deep sand or snow, and then just hit okay for me. Yep, that's good. Hit okay. And then if I go again, rock crawl. This is, and it'll tell you what to put it in. You got 2 high, 4 low. So the rock crawl is the only thing that you can get with the Tremor. The rock crawl, the trail control, the shocks, the suspension, the lift, the tires, the skid plates. So that's all part of the Tremor package right there. I'll put you back to normal mode. So you're good with that, right? To change your drive modes here.
Is there a sport mode?
No sport mode. The plus and minus is for shifting if you want to manually shift as you're driving. Go right through here. And then you also have a locking rear differential. So pretty much what that is you know how when if one tire slips, it'll kill the power to that tire and give more power to the other one? When you pull this out, see how there's a locker right there now? So what it does is it only goes on one axis, and if it slips, it's going to still turning on the one axis.
Yep,
and then that's unlocked.
I know about that rear differential.
Yep.
I was
you got stuck?
I was sliding backwards on because I was hauling asphalt.
Okay.
On doubles.
Yeah.
And you know they spray the slick it. So
yeah, so it gets so, especially when we did that too. We got a sealant. Yeah. And it rained. You should see how many people fell on the pavement here. It was bad because it's oil based. So that was kind of rough. But as you work your way up, you do have, this is for your actual shade, and this is for the moonroof operation. So if I want to open the moonroof, I tap the back button. Okay. And you also have a wind deflector, which is nice, so it's not going to be pounding. Wow. Yep. And then press it forward. And if you do go camping, you could hook up like an air compressor if you want to air down, air it up. A fridge in the back. You know, you got all these switches for lights. So it's pretty awesome. You also have a rear sliding glass.
Okay, that's where it is. Okay.
Yep, it's right there.
Dang, this is pretty cool. It's almost like a...
Especially
like
if you guys actually camp and everything else like that, you're gonna love this. I got big plans for mine. I'm gonna do a rooftop tent on the back of mine. I'm very excited.
Oh yeah.
These are the shades right here. So I'm gonna press it forward. It stops in the middle. And once it stops in the middle, you can press it again to completely close it. So if it's really sunny outside, you can close that, no issues. And then if you have a garage at your house, you can link those. Okay. What you'll do is you'll get the garage opener and this and press them both at the same time and hold. This will blink, and that means that it took. Okay. All right. Right now you're on my view. So I kind of organized it how I thought you might like it. So you have your miles per hour. If you click down, you'll get your trip 1, your fuel economy. You'll get your off-road settings. So that shows like your pitch and roll. So right now we're elevated up 1 degree, and it shows how far you're turning your steering wheel in the middle there. You see that? Tire pressure, engine information, transmission temperature, and then you can go into this and configure exactly what you want.
So since we're in a colder climate right now, should be...
No, it's good as long as you're in the middle here. That's your transmission up there.
Oh, okay.
If I click to the right, you got tripper fuel, truck information, so you could literally check everything. Maintenance monitor, towing status, clicking over off-road settings, and then you have some additional settings. Now if you click up, see how it says lane keeping system?
Yep. Okay.
So click up and select that. So now I want you to go to alert intensity. Yep. So if you go to high, click that. You feel your steering wheel vibrating?
Oh, okay.
So if you go back to normal, go back again. So now you can go to left. Oh, I'm sorry. If you go to normal and then click left and then go to sensitivity, I just want to see what it's on. So that's good. You don't want to increase because then it'll be going crazy. So that's
actually, we had a rental in LA that did that. I didn't like it.
Gotcha.
I didn't even want that.
The nice thing is, this is your button right here for lane keeping. So when you're out of this, see how there's a little lane keeping on the bottom? If you unclick that, now it's off and you don't have to worry about anything. But when you're on a highway for a long time and you're getting sleepy, it's nice just to throw that on. It will kind of vibrate as you're going out to alert you that you're getting out.
From Dallas to Vegas, we'll probably keep it on.
Yeah. Pre-collision assist, you do have this on, so it has active braking. It will pretty much alert you that if you're gonna hit somebody. Rear park aid, so if you're in reverse, it'll beep as you get closer. Driver alert, I'm definitely gonna turn that off because it will tell you to have a cup of coffee after like an hour of driving.
Oh yeah, I have that from Ronald.
Cross traffic alert's very helpful. So if you put your foot on the brake and just throw it in reverse for a second. Click down, yep. So as you're backing out, let's say if there's a car coming from here out, or even if you're in a parking lot and you're backing out, if there's a car coming this way, you'll hear bing, 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 and you'll see arrows coming this way, letting you know there's a car coming from this side. So it's very helpful to have that. So that's right there, and that's clicked on. Blind spot monitor system, you're good for that. So everything is set for on, so you're ready to roll. And I'll put you back to my view, and you're gonna pretty much live on this screen probably. And then you could toggle up and down or from here.
Yeah.
So that's your digital speedometer. Nice thing is if you guys have multiple drinks here, you could slide over the cup holders. Now you got 4 cup holders here.
A bigger cup holder.
Yep. So yeah, exactly. If you want to, you could have a bigger drink, like a tumbler or a Yeti, anything like that. Plenty of storage in the sides. I mean, this thing is just built to have so much storage. In the middle, on the sides. The center console is massive. You can take this out too. And you can slide it too, which is awesome. You got a 12 volt home outlet right there, house outlet 110. You got more storage. I mean, this thing has a lot. You got the upgraded B&O sound system, which is awesome, so it sounds very good. Yeah, it sounds good. You have your climate right here, so if you want to change, heated steering wheel buttons right there. There's no physical button for the heated steering wheel. It's up here. Okay?
Yeah,
so then you could toggle through this. Especially being in California, I don't think you're going to use it a lot. You will use this a lot. Ventilated seats. I have ventilated seats. Yeah, I mean, it just jets up. You also have your heated seats. Heated seats for me. So on both sides. You get your fan control right here too.
Manual.
Yep. You can open that up. And then this is how you control so you can either hit this and it goes big screen, so you don't have to be on this little screen. Then you could change it so it'll just be to the face. Yep, exactly. And I'll turn on the fan speed from there. Because realistically, if you're on your nav, you can minimize and then click, because it might not be on the climb, it might be on your radio like that. And if I hit this, it actually flip-flops them.
Oh.
So that's kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
So if you're on your radio and you want to see more of the nav, you could tap right here and it flips. Or you could drag. I prefer just to tap because I think it's a little quicker.
Yeah.
And then if you, like I said, if you don't want to toggle through this, you can just hit the airflow and it pops right up. And you have your heated steering wheel right there also. But yeah, the ventilated seats I could definitely feel right now.
Oh yeah, man, we don't get the 105, 110 every days.
Yep. I mean, it's definitely hot there. So as of right now, do you have any questions that might pop out?
As far as none of this, but the options. Okay, so there's no 360 camera, right?
No.
No 360, so it's only the rear view.
Only rear view.
So I don't have one on the top because I was thinking because the one that has the one on the third light, right? Third brake light.
Yeah.
If I put the camper, then I have no use for it.
You could possibly add a camera. That might be an upfitter. Not positive because when you throw in reverse for me. Just zoom in. Yeah, no, you can't.
We don't need one.
No, we don't need one.
No.
Because we're not doing a gooseneck.
You're not doing fifth wheel or anything like that. Yeah.
And I'm going to block it with the camper shell anyway, so.
Gotcha.
But to have these ones on the bottom to see the sides.
Yep. And another thing is, you're going to see like an extension on the, like right up here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Push that out. See how they're extend. So if you're towing something.
Oh, they're doing both at it.
Yeah, it's both of them. Yep. And and then the mirror. So you can all go ahead and adjust your mirror, or at least do your seat first. Is your seat okay?
Let's
And you might just want to throw it in park. So and you could also pull that out too. So when you undo it, you can actually pull this out, and then you could push it in. You could put exactly where you want.
Oh, okay. So that's probably, yeah, it's probably good.
And then you could also raise your seats. You see I'm rising, and you could lower, go forward, backward, anywhere you'd like.
So then,
and you'd select the left mirror.
this one, right?
Yep. And then go up, left, right, down.
And then this is the bottom one?
The bottom one you have to do with your hands.
Oh,
so like,
okay.
see how I'm moving this over here? So I can move this one for you, but if you move your mirror, good?
Okay, that's good.
And you want this down or up?
Up a little bit more. That's good.
That's good?
Yeah, that's really good.
So you want, and then that one's good too for you?
Yeah,
Okay, perfect. What we're gonna do is, let me see here. See how on the lock and unlock by the side of the door, there's 1, 2, and 3 down low?
Oh, okay.
You're gonna press and hold the 1. Press and hold it. Hold, and we're saved.
Okay.
So the nice thing is if she ever drives it and she messes around with your seat, you could just tap 1 and she could save herself as 2. Yep, exactly. If you're getting a phone call, which I'll call you right now just to make sure that it goes through. So you get popped right up, right? So it might be really loud, so you could turn that down too. You could have your phone in one of your luggage. It's going to use the speakers from the car. This is hang up, and then this is answer. So see how it's like hang up? So you just hung up on me. Very easy to use. And then you have the voice control, your volume right here, cruise control. And then I was showing you how you can kind of go through all your screens right there too. Other than that, man, I'm trying to think what else I can. You also have the lights on the outside of the mirrors. So let's say if you pull up to a campsite and you want to light up the side of your truck, there's LEDs. So go ahead and press.
Oh, really?
There's LEDs on the side of the mirrors, yeah.
So that's what it is.
Go ahead and hit that button. You might have to have your lights on.
Oh.
So if you turn, those are your lights. So if you turn that even to the parking, that's parking, then headlights, and then you have your automatic. So go ahead and just, yeah. And then whenever you pull up to a campsite, you're just gonna press that button. That'll light up the side of your truck.
Okay. And then this turns it off.
No, that's left and right.
Oh, left. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's your fog lights down low. Right underneath it. That's fog lights.
Okay.
And underneath that's your bed light.
Bed light.
Yep. And then you have your dimmers on the right. So if this is too bright in the daytime or nighttime, then you could dim it brighter or darker. Yeah. The nice thing too is that this is too much to look at. Let's say we're listening to the radio and you just want something to simple look at. You tap this. It gives you date and time. And you still have your radio. Yeah. So it's like very easy on the eyes. Yep. And if you tap it again, black it out.
Oh, so it's three
yeah.
taps.
Yep. And you still have your radio because most of the time people can't turn off everything without having the radio. If you touch the screen, it'll come back, or if you tap this, it'll come right back.
Yeah, that's a cool feature. Yeah.
It's nice. I like that a lot, especially at nighttime. Like if I'm just waiting for somebody and I don't want my whole truck lit up in here, I'll just tap this twice. It is blacked out.
Oh,
so then I'm kind of a little bit more like in a stealth mode in here. Do you plan on tinting the front windows, you think? You ever do that? No?
Yeah,
I think it would look good.
Is there any tint on it?
No.
There's no zero tint?
There's zero tint. So if you do like 35 or like 40.
I might go up one shade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it would look good.
Or maybe we can
the police.
The backs are probably 18. To be legal, you probably want to be like 35%.
I had to take mine off.
Yeah, I had to do it too.
Vehicle, yeah.
And the guy was.
I'll see how hot it gets.
Yeah, exactly.
I probably want one.
You could do 35%. That's still legal, and it gives you a light tint. Yeah. It's nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
Are you the Ford Pass app? I just want to make sure that works too. So if you go on your phone, let's just make sure that remote starts.
I have to record everything. So.
You're good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead and press and hold.
Everything.
Hold. And then when you see it circling, you take your thumb off. That was really quick. That was probably the fastest I've ever seen the remote start, actually. It usually takes about 10 to 15 seconds.
Oh, really?
That was instantaneous. That was good.
So I need to be within a feet.
No, I could, if I'm still logged into your Ford Pass, when you get home, I could be messing with you and starting your truck on you.
That's what Stanley does.
So when you land, if you go to Mexico, you go to Japan, and you leave your truck at the airport, oh my gosh, should I lock my car?
You can lock
Unlock, lock. Super nice to have. And then
That's
see how
what
it says.
family has, honey.
You see how it says shutting off in 15 minutes? Let's say you're running a little late. Because let's say if it's very hot outside, this will have the AC on. This will have the ventilated seats on. It's on an automatic sensor, so you could unlock. You could extend the minutes. So it's just
to unlock.
right now it's locked.
It's locked.
Yeah, because you don't want your truck's not going to be. So if you press and hold unlock, wait till it circles,
Oh, wait a second.
then take your thumb off, and you'll hear the truck unlock. See?
God.
Then when you get in, all you have to do is just put the key in, and then turn key to on. Nice, right? It says it's very cold outside. You see how the heated seats are on? So we're gonna turn that off.
You're gonna like that.
You also have heated seats back there too, I believe.
Really?
Yep. I just turned
Oh
your-
wow, that's crazy.
It's awesome.
That is.
No, I think you guys are gonna love this.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna love it.
Yeah.
I have to now. 76.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like our RV.
No, and like I do a lot of stuff with rental properties, so for me to have the bed of the truck,
Yeah.
huge. I mean, I just brought back from Jersey a bunch of couches and stuff, and like dishwashers, bathtubs,
Just the Airbnb
everything.
or just.
The one property that we have, we're going to do Airbnb. It's in Sugarloaf. It's about 20 minutes from here, and it sits on top of a mountain, and it overlooks the whole valley.
Oh, wow.
So it's really beautiful.
Yeah.
But you have any other questions for me?
Yeah.
man?
What is this? These things. These buttons.
Oh, that's to raise and lower the pedals.
So
you're-
baby, right there.
So if she's there driving, she could raise them all the way up.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because then you could.
Yeah.
So see how you're lowering it?
Oh yeah.
So what? You know how we saved your seat?
Yeah.
Your pedals are saved right now.
Oh, okay, so now it's back to where I was, huh?
You could raise them though, and we could save it again. Do you like them a little higher? Or you feel pretty comfortable there? It's just mainly the gas to the brake. As long as you're comfortable with your foot and you're not like you're not extending,
Let's see.
and feel the brake up because the brake's gonna be low. See how you kind of have to move your knee up a little bit?
Yeah.
So you might want to go a little bit further
Down, right?
down. That's a little better.
Yeah.
So if you like it there, press and hold one, hold, and saved.
Can't do that. Was good?
And I'll get you back to your Apple Maps because I know you use that. And the nice thing is you're going to St. Francis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Press it. You have to hold. Remember, if you just tap it, it'll do the forward.
Oh.
If you hold and then release, take me to St. Joseph. Right?
St. Francis.
Francis.
A lot of saints out here, guys.
Yeah. So here, go ahead and do it. Just press and hold, and you just have to hold it for like 2 seconds and release.
Directions to St. Francis University.
Getting directions to St. Francis University.
And it's nice because you don't have to have your phone plugged in. 2 hours and 57 minutes. There you go. You're all good, brother.
All right, and you have my full tank.
Yeah.
I think that the sticker is there, right?
Yep.
Everything all.
I have the other, the registration thing in the back
Oh,
here.
Perfect.
Okay, bring it out. The
Okay.
registration. We're gonna put that in the